So the LogoLounge just released their 2024 logo trend report, and one of the trends in here is called a radar sweep. And I'll show you how to do that in Illustrator in a minute. Now you have to be careful when it comes to trends in logo design, because logos should inherently be timeless. And if you follow a trend, that style might become dated in a few years. But we also have to account for technology. And as that technology advances, the medium that we consume logos on transitions more and more to screens and less in print. And in this report, there are some interesting statements, one of which is this: with brands primarily living online, a plenitude of logos are entirely RGB and will never be printed, which means for these types of online-only brands, using gradients is okay. If you didn't know, there are all sorts of issues when it comes to printing gradients, like banding, dot gain, and color accuracy. But for screen-only logos, we can use techniques like this radar sweep and masking to make some uber cool designs. So how do we make a radar sweep? Well, if you're in Photoshop, it's much easier. You just apply a gradient overlay in your layers panel and change the style to angle. But in Illustrator, there's no angle option in your gradient panel. So instead, you can apply a linear gradient and then press Shift and X to switch this gradient to your stroke. Bump up your stroke weight until it fills the circle, and then change your stroke option in your gradient panel to apply gradient along stroke. Bonus tip: if you want to fill your circle perfectly with your stroke, just copy your width value from your transform panel and paste this into your stroke value. Be sure to check out the LogoLounge report for yourself at their website, and while you're there, grab yourself a copy of the book full of examples from some of the world's best logo designers and me.